Peace and blessings to you, dear soul. Welcome. It feels good to connect again in this space where we explore divine messages shared with clarity and kindness. Messages from your guiding spirits that always arrive right when you need them. If this is your first time here, welcome warmly into this special space. Make yourself comfortable. Your being here isn't random. If you're returning, thank you for your faithfulness. Truly, showing up like this helps create space for wonderful things to happen. Before we dive in, let's just pause, take a breath, and hold on to these powerful words in your heart. I believe. Declare it inwardly now, because this message needs your faith to truly blossom. Faith helps bring promises to life. Your guiding spirits are speaking to you today with a message full of hope, light, and movement. Yes, actual movement. You're not just changing inside, emotionally or spiritually. You're physically going somewhere new. A big change is happening. But this time, you won't be going through it alone. Your guides say you are moving, but with someone who truly loves you. And this person, yes, the one your heart has been quietly wondering about, is real. They are closer than you might realize. Here's a little about them. They're already looking for you, just as much as you've been longing for them. Your guides show me someone who is younger than you, not necessarily just in years, but in their energy. There's a freshness about them, a lightness, a joy that feels uplifting. They have a kind of innocent strength, someone who has seen some of life's challenges but hasn't let it make them hard. They might have known loss, but they haven't lost their sense of wonder. Even before meeting you, they see you as a guiding light. This person is also abundant, but not just with money. Yes, they are financially comfortable. They've worked hard, or perhaps inherited the kind of resources that open doors. But more importantly, they are rich in wisdom, understanding feelings, and connected spiritually. They are naturally generous. They believe in sharing, giving, and helping others rise. And dear one, your guides are clear. They want to help you rise. You'll start noticing signs that they are approaching. These signs aren't just coincidences. Pay attention to frequent mentions of travel. Maybe in dreams, conversations, things you see, or sudden invitations to new places. You might feel drawn to different cultures, languages, or foods unexpectedly. These aren't just passing fancies. They are little confirmations. This person loves to travel. They've likely seen quite a bit of the world already and are now looking for a partner to explore with, not just places, but also spirituality. They want to grow with someone, and they are looking for you. The connection you're about to step into isn't just about romance. It's a divine assignment. Your guides say this partnership will bring both worldly and spiritual well-being. Your spiritual gifts will blossom in their presence, and theirs will in yours. Remember the wisdom that finding the right partner brings favor and goodness into life. Like Proverbs 18 verse 22 suggests, whether you identify as any gender, understand this connection is based on favor. It's being arranged by a higher power to lift both of you up. And here's something important. Divine timing has been working behind the scenes. The delays you thought were problems were actually preparations. The disappointments weren't punishments. They were protecting you. The person you prayed for wasn't ready before. And honestly, neither were you. But now, both of your hearts have been softened. You've both been through challenges like fire and have come out stronger and purer. Isaiah 43 verse 19 says, "Look, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" Dear one, it's already happening. This connection will also heal something deep inside you related to feeling prosperous. For too long, maybe you thought you had to pick between being spiritually aligned or financially comfortable. But the divine message is no more of that divided thinking. This partnership will show you that you can be deeply rooted in your faith and thrive in the everyday world. As Matthew 6 verse 33 reminds us, "But seek first God's kingdom and righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." This person will add to your life, not take away. Now, I need to say this with love. You might wonder, why would someone younger, so blessed and successful, be interested in me? Let's address that doubt directly. The divine doesn't choose based on age or looks. People look at outward appearances, but the divine looks at the heart. as 1 Samuel 16 verse 7 confirms. This connection isn't built on surface things. It's built on a deep, spiritual design. Your soul matches theirs. They've been prepared for you through their own times of being alone, doing inner work, and waking up spiritually. They've had relationships that didn't last because those people couldn't meet them where they truly were. The same has been true for you. You weren't overlooked, you were kept safe. You were hidden from people who wouldn't have handled your precious gifts properly. Now, it's time for you to be seen. Your guides have already started softening your heart again for real love. You're being gently drawn out of hiding. This connection has a bigger purpose than just having company. It serves a higher mission. The two of you are meant to be a light for others, showing what a divinely guided partnership can look like. You will speak, create, build, give, and serve together. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor." When you join with this person, your own purpose will expand in new ways. But as often happens, divine connections can stir things up spiritually. Don't be surprised if some challenges appear just before you meet. Old habits, distractions, or sudden emotional struggles might surface. These are just attempts to push you off track, but your guides are protecting you. Psalm 91 verse 11 promises, "For God will command angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." Stay grounded. Keep connecting spiritually. Don't get caught up in fear. You are protected. This is also a time to lean into gratitude before it happens. Start thanking the divine now for what is already being prepared. Don't wait until you see it. Speak blessings over this person's life. Thank the divine for their journey, their healing, their safety, and their desire for you. Doing this helps you align with what's coming. It prepares your heart to receive it openly. Philippians 4 verse 6 encourages us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." The partnership you're walking into will bless not just the two of you, but generations to come. You will break old patterns of hurt, doubt, and fear. Your children, whether spiritual, biological, or both, will benefit from the love you create together. You are restoring something precious that was lost in your family line. Deuteronomy 7 verse 9 reminds us, "Know therefore that the Lord your God is God. God is the faithful God, keeping the covenant of love to 1,000 generations." So, dear one, get ready. You're not just moving. You're moving with someone who sees you, values you, and walks beside you. This journey isn't meant to be done alone. Your soulmate wants to travel the world with you, both physically and spiritually, and your guides are already clearing the way. If this message has stirred something in you, if it feels like a confirmation, hold on to that feeling. Affirm this in your heart, blessed and ready. You might have wondered why your heart has felt restless lately, why certain places, people, and routines that used to feel comforting now seem unfamiliar, almost strange. This isn't confusion, it's divine preparation. Your spirit already knows what's coming. It senses the shift. The reason you can't settle where you used to is because you're being lifted higher, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually too. The move you're making isn't just about location. It's about moving into a new dimension of being. And the person coming into your life has been prepared for this exact version of you. They aren't looking for the old you, the one who put up with less than deserved, who quieted their voice, who dimmed their light for others. They're being guided to this you, the awakened, refined, spiritually aware you. Your guides say they will recognize your energy before they even recognize your face. When you meet, it won't feel like meeting a stranger. It will feel like remembering something, like your souls knew each other long ago. Don't be surprised if they say things you've only spoken about in your private prayers. They will reflect what you've been asking the divine for. You'll find your burdens start to feel lighter around them. Not because they take away your duties, but because love like this lifts the soul. It reminds you that you were never meant to carry everything alone. Galatians 6 verse 2 says, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ." This person won't be scared by your past or your pain. They will hold space for your healing, and you will for theirs. You might also start noticing small but meaningful coincidences, repeating numbers, dreams that feel like predictions, or strangers saying things that touch your spirit deeply. These are all confirmations that your guides are lining up time, space, and events to bring you both together. This is what we call divine orchestration. It isn't rushed or forced, it's perfectly timed. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11 reminds us, God has made everything beautiful in its time. And dear one, it is time. You have waited, perhaps not just months, but lifetimes for a connection like this. For someone who doesn't just want to build a life with you, but who understands the deep, eternal importance of your soul's purpose. This isn't just about sharing a home or a vacation. This is about building a sanctuary together, one that radiates love, light, and purpose. A place where others might come to find healing, inspiration, and a reminder of what true love can be. And yes, you might still feel echoes of old doubts, questions like, am I really ready? Can I truly be loved the way I've always longed for? But your guides want to quiet that fear with truth. You are already enough. Not flawless, not unwounded, but ready in your heart, ready in your spirit, and ready to love in a way that is sacred, not rushed, pure, not just for show. As Jesus said in John 15 verse 9, as the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. When this person arrives, you'll understand that this kind of lasting love isn't just an idea. It's a feeling, a presence. It's peace. The world might not understand how this connection came about. Maybe differences in age or background or the unexpected timing. None of it might make sense to those looking only with everyday eyes. But remember, divine partnerships don't need approval from others. They need alignment with the divine. And the divine has already approved this. Romans 8 verse 30 tells us, those God predestined, God also called. Those God called, God also justified. Those God justified, God also glorified. This connection isn't an accident, it's planned. You'll begin to see each other's imperfections not as warnings, but as places where love can flow. Their strengths will complement your softer places. Your wisdom will ground their energy. It will feel natural, essential, divinely designed, like breathing. And when challenges come up, because they do in life, you won't be pulled apart. You will lean on spiritual connection, on faith, and on each other. Every challenge will become proof of grace. Your guides are asking you to make room in your life, physically and spiritually. Start clearing out clutter in your home. Clean out drawers. Make space in your schedule. Open your heart to new ways of being. You aren't doing this alone anymore. A traveler is coming. A partner is on the way. And they are bringing experiences, insights, and stories that will broaden your world in ways you haven't even imagined. They are curious about life, generous with affection, not perfect, but truly devoted. They will look at you and see someone who has walked through fire and emerged as gold. They will admire your strength, your kindness, your integrity. They will ask you questions that stir your soul. And in return, you will see them as the answer to prayers you thought the divine had forgotten. You'll realize the answer wasn't no, it was just not yet. Your paths are coming together now. Not tomorrow, not years from now. Now, every delay that brought you to this point was necessary. Every heartbreak that taught you wisdom, every quiet period that strengthened your faith, all of it led to this moment. Soon, you'll look back and see that nothing was wasted. Not one tear, not one prayer, not 1 second. Psalm 37 verse 4 encourages us. Take delight in the Lord, and God will give you the desires of your heart. Not just what you ask for out loud, but what your heart has been silently crying for. And dear one, your desires were never silly. They were sacred, planted by the divine, nurtured by time, and now they are ready to bloom. You are not stepping into a season of struggle. You're stepping into a season of ease. Not because life suddenly becomes perfect, but because love becomes real and supportive. You will no longer have to constantly explain yourself or beg for love to be returned. or feel like your love is too much. With this person, your depth will be celebrated. Your softness will be treasured. Your wisdom will be welcomed. Together, you will travel not just across lands, but across levels of awareness. You will explore spiritual ideas. You will sit under the stars and talk about things most people are afraid to even think about. You will create memories that feel like heaven on earth, because that's what this is, a glimpse of paradise, a taste of divine partnership. You will know it's them by the peace you feel, not nervous butterflies, not anxiety. Peace, the kind that goes beyond understanding. Philippians 4 verse 7 speaks of this. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. That is the kind of peace this connection will bring. So breathe deeply, dear one. Let your heart soften. The time for hiding is over. The time for love has come. Not a love that hurts, but one that heals. Not a love that breaks, but one that builds. Not a love that fades, but one that lasts. If this message resonates with what you've been feeling deep inside, hold on to it. Declare it again in your heart, blessed and ready. Because you are. You might still be wondering why this connection is so special. Why now? Why this person? Why would the divine send someone perhaps younger or different from what you imagined? The answer, dear soul, is because the divine knows what you need even more than you know what to ask for. This person, this divinely chosen partner, might not fit the picture you had in mind, but they exceed it in spirit. They are vibrant, full of life, and carry a joy that can heal. They bring a lightness that soothes the part of you that has felt tired from carrying heavy things. The divine isn't worried about what the world thinks is ideal. The divine is focused on what is planned and destined. And this union is exactly that, destined. Isaiah 43 verse 19 reminds us again, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" The reason it might feel unfamiliar is because it is new. This isn't repeating an old pattern. This isn't another test or hard lesson. This is a reward. This is restoration. This is things being made right. The divine is doing something new in your life and sending someone who matches the new you, the version of you that has survived, healed, prayed, and grown. You're not who you used to be, and that's why people from your past might not fit anymore. That season is over. That chapter is finished. What's being written now is a love story crafted by heaven itself. You are moving, not just physically, but in every way, into a new energy, a new way of thinking, a new experience of love that doesn't have to be earned through pain, but is freely given through grace. That's what this person brings. A love that reflects the divine's heart. A love that reminds you of your worth. A love that mirrors the deep promise of partnership. They will see your scars and not turn away. They'll understand your quiet moments. They will offer laughter when you feel like crying. They will make space for your light, not try to dim it. They will build with you, not compete against you. When the world feels chaotic, they will be your calm center, your anchor, your reminder that love was always meant to feel safe. This is the person who, like you, has also done their inner work. They've faced their own struggles. They've had nights crying out to the divine for purpose, for peace, for someone to truly see them. And now, they're being shown you. You're the answer to their prayers, just as they are the answer to yours. This is why you had to wait. This is why the timing seemed off for so long. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The divine didn't want you to settle for less when destiny was waiting. And this connection is filled with destiny. There is a mission you and your partner will carry together. Maybe it's building a business that helps others. Maybe it's raising a family in light and truth. Maybe it's creating art, music, writing, or leading spiritual groups. Whatever it is, it's not small or unimportant. It's significant. It's generational. The work you do together will have effects far beyond your own lives. Deuteronomy 7 verse 9 reminds us again about God's faithfulness, keeping the promise of love for 1,000 generations for those who love and follow divine ways. This is the kind of love that echoes forward. There might be resistance from outside. Some people might question the connection. Some might gossip. Some might feel envious. But you must stay centered in the truth. You must remember who sent this person and why. No weapon formed against this union will succeed, because it was created in heaven, not by human hands. Isaiah 54 verse 17 confirms this. No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. You are divinely protected. The love that comes with this person will be watched over by guides, led by the Spirit, and kept safe through connection and prayer. There will be moments when it feels almost too good to be true. But it is true. The divine is just that good. And so now, your guides ask you again to practice gratitude before it happens. Thank the divine now for what is on the way. Speak praise before you see the results. Let your faith activate what is already prepared in the spirit realm. Say inwardly, "Thank you, divine source, for the partner you have chosen for me. I welcome them. I honor them. I prepare for them." This act of faith opens the door even wider. It signals that you are ready. You are not waiting from a place of lacking something. You are aligning from a place of fullness. You are not hoping for scraps. You are preparing to sit at the feast the divine has prepared for you. Psalm 23 verse 5 says, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows." This is not a season of shortage. It is the overflow. You are moving into spaces you once only dreamed about. You're being given opportunities that seemed out of reach. And beside you will be someone who not only celebrates your successes, but also supports your deepest purpose. They will see you and say, "You don't have to do it alone anymore. I'm with you." So trust it. Trust the signs. Trust the quiet voice inside you. Trust the way things are lining up. And above all, trust the divine. You're not being teased with hope. You are being guided into fulfillment. Now is the moment to open your arms wide, lift your heart in praise, and prepare for the embrace that is coming. The voice that will speak your name with love. The soul that recognizes your soul. It's happening, and it's happening soon. If this message touched your heart, if you felt that divine confirmation in your spirit, hold on to that feeling. Let it strengthen you. Let it be your agreement with heaven. Affirm it boldly, because your blessing is closer than you think. Please feel free to share this message in spirit with someone you care about, a friend, a loved one, anyone who might need reminding that they too are on the edge of something wonderful. Remember, we're here to speak life into your spirit, to bring divine messages right when you need them most, and to remind you that heaven is always closer than it seems. Thank you for believing. Thank you for trusting. And thank you for being open. Until next time, stay rooted in faith. Stay open to love. And never forget, you are not waiting alone. Heaven is moving on your behalf, and your person is already on the way. Blessings to you, dear one. Amen.